the car companies making the same car over and over again and advertising how progressive they are. And they build the same thing over and over again. So disappointing.
Neil Young, the legendary Canadian-American singer-songwriter, is celebrated for his deeply personal lyrics and distinctive guitar style that earned him the title Godfather of Grunge. His eclectic musical journey spans genres from folk to hard rock, setting him apart as a versatile artist. With a career adorned by multiple Grammy Awards and dual inductions into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, both as a solo artist and with Buffalo Springfield, Young's influence is monumental. Beyond music, he passionately advocates for high-quality audio and environmental causes. Currently, at 79, Young is embarking on a world tour with his band The Chrome Hearts, showcasing his relentless creativity. However, to fully grasp Neil Young's enduring influence, we must first explore the formative experiences and early challenges that set the stage for his remarkable journey. Early life. Neil Young's journey from a small-town Canadian boy to a musical legend is as compelling as his melodies. Born on November 12, 1945 in Toronto, Neil Percival Young was the younger son of Scott Young, a prominent journalist and sports writer, and Edna Rassi Young, a member of the Daughters of the American Revolution. In 1951, at just 5 years old, Neil faced a life-altering challenge when he contracted polio, leading to partial paralysis on his left side. This early battle with illness didn't deter his spirit. Instead, it seemed to fuel his resilience and depth, qualities that would later permeate his music. The Young family's dynamics shifted when Scott and Rassi divorced in 1960. Neil, then 12, moved with his mother to Winnipeg, Manitoba, while his older brother, Bob, stayed with their father in Toronto. This transition marked a pivotal point in Neil's life. Winnipeg's vibrant music scene became the backdrop for his burgeoning passion for music. He enrolled at Earl Grey Junior High School, where his shyness contrasted with his burgeoning musical interests. It was here that Neil formed his first band, the Jades, showcasing his early inclination towards rock and roll. Neil's early life was also marked by his inventive spirit and diverse interests. Beyond music, he had a profound fascination with model trains, a passion ignited when his father gifted him his first set at the age of 5. This hobby not only provided a creative outlet but also showcased Neil's penchant for innovation, leading him to develop new technologies in the realm of model railroading. More on that later. Influenced by the eclectic sounds of the 1950s, Neil immersed himself in genres like rockabilly, doo-wop, R&B, and country. He idolized Elvis Presley and was deeply inspired by other artists such as Chuck Berry and Little Richard. These influences shaped his musical style, blending raw energy with heartfelt storytelling. Neil's early performances in local clubs and coffee houses around Winnipeg allowed him to hone his craft and connect with like-minded musicians. One of the most significant figures in Neil's early career was Stephen Stills. Their paths first crossed when Neil's band, the Squires, opened for the All Go-Go Singers, a group that included Stills. This encounter laid the foundation for a partnership that would later culminate in the formation of a band that played a crucial role in the evolution of folk rock in the 1960s. Nevertheless, as these beginnings shaped his artistic identity, Neil was about to embark on a meteoric rise in the vibrant 1960s music scene. Career and success. Emerging from the vibrant 1960s music scene, Young co-founded Buffalo Springfield in 1966, delivering classics like For What It's Worth. Post the band's dissolution, he embarked on a solo journey, releasing his self-titled debut album in 1969. That same year, he collaborated with Crazy Horse on Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere, introducing enduring tracks such as Cinnamon Girl and Down by the River. Young's versatility shone brightly during his tenure with Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, contributing to the seminal 1970 album Deja Vu. His solo work continued to flourish with After the Gold Rush, 1970, and Harvest, 1972, the latter featuring the chart-topping single Heart of Gold. This period solidified his reputation for blending folk, rock, and country influences, crafting a sound uniquely his own. The mid-70s saw Young navigating personal and societal tumult leading to the creation of the Ditch Trilogy, Time Fades Away, 1973, On the Beach, 1974, and Tonight's the Night, 1975. These albums, though initially met with mixed reactions, have since been lauded for their raw honesty and depth. In 1979, Rust Never Sleeps showcased his ability to evolve, blending acoustic melodies with electric grit, influencing the forthcoming grunge movement. Young's accolades are numerous. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, as a solo artist in 1995 and as a member of Buffalo Springfield in 1997. His albums After the Gold Rush and Harvest consistently rank among the greatest in rock history, reflecting his enduring impact. Rolling Stone magazine in 2000 ranked Young 34th in its list of the 100 greatest artists of all time. Beyond his musical achievements, Young's cultural footprint is vast. Dubbed the Godfather of Grunge, his influence is evident in the works of bands like Nirvana and Pearl Jam. His commitment to social and environmental causes, including co-founding Farm Aid in 1985, underscores his dedication to activism. Young's relentless pursuit of artistic authenticity and his willingness to tackle diverse genres have cemented his legacy as one of music's most influential figures. Even so, his storied career not only cemented his legacy but also laid the foundation for a financial trajectory as intriguing as his music. Income and net worth. Neil Young's financial journey is as dynamic as his music career. With an estimated net worth of $200 million, Young has amassed his wealth through various channels. A significant portion stems from his prolific music career, having sold over 75 million records worldwide. Beyond album sales, his extensive touring history has contributed substantially to his earnings, with concerts often drawing large audiences. In 2021, Young made headlines by selling a 50% stake in his music catalog for $150 million to Hypnosis, an investment firm specializing in music royalties. Young's entrepreneurial spirit led him to co-found Pono Music, a high-resolution digital music service reflecting his dedication to superior sound quality. Additionally, his passion for model trains saw him become a part owner of Lionel, LLC, a company specializing in model railroad accessories, where he also contributed as an inventor with several patents. Real estate investments have further bolstered his wealth. Notably, in 1970, he purchased the Broken Arrow Ranch in California for $350,000, a property that has appreciated significantly over the decades. We'll delve into his properties later in the video, though. Yet these monetary milestones tell only part of his story, for Neil's personal passions and day-to-day pursuits reveal a deeper side to the man behind the fame. Lifestyle insights. Beyond the stage, his interests and endeavors paint a vivid picture of a man deeply connected to his roots, his beliefs, and his ever-evolving journey. One of Young's most cherished hobbies is his love for vintage automobiles. A lifelong devotee and collector, he has amassed an impressive collection of classic cars over the years. This passion led him to pen Special Deluxe, a memoir of life and cars, where he delves into his automotive adventures and reflects on the environmental implications of his hobby. Another lesser-known interest is his fascination with model trains. Young's dedication to this hobby extends beyond mere collection. He became a part owner of Lionel, LLC, a renowned model train company, and has contributed innovations to enhance the model railroading experience. Young's idea of a getaway often intertwines with his musical endeavors. He has been known to retreat to his Broken Arrow Ranch in California, a sanctuary where he finds solace and inspiration amidst nature. This ranch has not only served as a personal refuge, but also as a recording venue for some of his albums. Young's connection to his pets, particularly his dogs, has been a recurring theme in his life. He has often spoken about the companionship and joy they bring, reflecting his deep appreciation for animals. Among his sentimental possessions, his guitars hold a special place. Instruments like Old Black, his 1953 Gibson Les Paul, have been his companions on countless musical journeys, each carrying stories and memories of performances past. Beyond cars and model trains, Young's collections extend to his vast archives of recordings and memorabilia. His dedication to preserving his musical legacy led to the creation of the Neil Young Archives, offering fans a comprehensive look into his extensive body of work. Still, despite his many interests and convictions, it is the bonds he forged, both personal and professional, that truly illuminate his path. Relationships and connections. Neil Young's life is marked by profound relationships and enduring friendships that have shaped his journey. Neil's romantic history began with his first marriage to Susan Acevedo in 1968, a union that lasted until 1970. He then entered a significant relationship with actress Carrie Snodgrass from 1971 to 1975, during which they welcomed their son, Zeke, in 1972. Zeke was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, a condition that profoundly impacted Neil's personal and artistic endeavors. In 1977, Neil married Peggy Young, a partnership that spanned 36 years until their separation in 2014. Together, they had 2 children, Ben and Amber. Ben, like his half-brother Zeke, was born with cerebral palsy, a shared experience that deepened the family's bond and influenced Neil and Peggy's philanthropic efforts, notably the founding of the Bridge School for children with severe speech and physical impairments. Following his divorce from Peggy, Neil began a relationship with actress and environmental activist Daryl Hannah in 2014. The couple married in 2018, uniting over shared passions for music and environmental advocacy. Their partnership symbolizes a harmonious blend of artistic and activist pursuits, reflecting their mutual commitment to meaningful causes. Neil's role as a father is central to his narrative. His eldest son, Zeke, born to Carrie Snodgrass, has cerebral palsy, a condition that Neil has openly discussed, highlighting the challenges and joys it brought to their lives. With Peggy, Neil had 2 children, Ben, who also has cerebral palsy, and Amber Jean. Amber inherited her father's artistic inclinations, contributing to the family's creative legacy. Neil shares a close bond with his older brother, Bob Young, who remained in Toronto with their father following their parents' divorce. This separation during their youth did not hinder their relationship, and they have maintained a strong connection over the years. Additionally, Neil's sister, Astrid Young, is a musician and author, further enriching the family's artistic tapestry. Astrid has collaborated with Neil on various projects, including providing backing vocals on several of his albums, showcasing their familial and professional synergy. Throughout his career, Neil has cultivated deep friendships within the music industry. His bond with Stephen Stills stands out, originating from their time in Buffalo Springfield and extending into collaborations with Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Despite the band's internal dynamics, Neil and Stephen's mutual respect and camaraderie have endured, reflecting a brotherhood forged through shared musical journeys. Another notable friendship is with the late Ben Keith, a pedal steel guitarist who became one of Neil's closest collaborators. Their partnership began during the recording of Harvest in 1971 and continued for nearly 4 decades, with Ben's musicianship becoming integral to Neil's sound. Their relationship transcended professional boundaries, evolving into a deep personal friendship that lasted until Ben's passing in 2010. However, while these relationships played a pivotal role in his life, Neil's choice of homes and retreats also mirrors his evolving sense of place and identity. Real estate. Young's real estate choices reflect his deep connection to nature and his evolving personal journey. In 1970, seeking solace from the bustling Los Angeles scene, Young acquired the Broken Arrow Ranch in the serene hills of Redwood City, California. This expansive property became more than just a home. It was a sanctuary where he penned classics like Old Man, inspired by the ranch's caretaker, Louis Avila. The ranch also housed his personal recording haven, Redwood Studios, nestled amidst towering redwoods, where much of his seminal work was crafted. Following his 2014 divorce from Peggy Young, Neil moved out, leaving the ranch to her. Young's affinity for tranquil retreats led him to the Big Island of Hawaii, where he owned a sprawling estate near the island's pristine, white sandy beaches. This tropical haven served as a creative refuge where he reportedly penned his memoirs and found the environment's magical healing qualities rejuvenating. In 2015, this Hawaiian paradise was listed for sale at $24.5 million, joining the ranks of high-end properties available in the area. In 2018, tragedy struck when Young's Malibu home was destroyed in the devastating Woolsey fire, a loss he publicly lamented, highlighting concerns about climate change and forest management. Following this event, Young and his wife, actress Daryl Hannah, sought refuge in her ranch located in the picturesque mountains of Colorado. This retreat offered them a peaceful environment, aligning with their mutual appreciation for nature and sustainability. In 2020, Young returned to his Canadian roots, relocating to a quaint cottage near Omemee, Ontario, the town where he spent part of his childhood. This move marked a full-circle moment, reconnecting him with his early memories and the landscapes that initially inspired his musical journey. Nevertheless, his connection to the land is only part of the picture, as his love for classic automobiles further underscores his passion for blending tradition with innovation. Vehicles and cars. First up, we have the 1959 Lincoln Continental, affectionately known as the Link Volt. This isn't just any classic car. Young transformed this beauty into an experimental hybrid vehicle, showcasing his commitment to environmental innovation. The Link Volt stands as a testament to merging vintage charm with modern sustainability. Next in the lineup is the 1953 Buick Roadmaster Skylark convertible. This isn't merely a collector's item, it's the very first in its production line, a 50th anniversary special edition. The steering wheel hub even bears the inscription, "Customized for Neil Young," highlighting its unique place in his collection. Then there's the 1957 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz convertible. Spotted cruising with his wife, Daryl Hannah, this white classic epitomizes the elegance and style of its era, embodying Young's appreciation for timeless design. We also have the 1949 Cadillac convertible, endearingly named Hanks, in homage to Hank Williams. This sky blue gem isn't just a showpiece, it made a cameo in the music video for Harvest Moon, intertwining Young's musical and automotive passions. Lastly, let's not forget the 1950 Plymouth Special Deluxe. This classic car holds sentimental value, reflecting Young's deep-seated appreciation for vintage automobiles and the stories they carry. And yet even his storied collection of vintage cars merely hints at how Neil continues to forge ahead, as his present endeavors showcase an artist still redefining boundaries. Current lifestyle. At 79, Neil Young remains a dynamic force, forming the band Chrome Hearts in late 2024, releasing the single Big Change in 2025, and announcing the Love Earth Tour across Europe and North America, culminating in a headline slot at Glastonbury. While honoring his storied past with archival releases like Oceanside Countryside, he continues his environmental advocacy and enjoys a harmonious partnership with his wife, actress and activist Daryl Hannah. What did you find most surprising or insightful about this deep dive into the life of Neil Young? Share your thoughts by commenting below. If you enjoyed this video, we think you'll like one of these that's on your screen now. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.